All right, scholars. So we've got a working application where you can draw a line and you can put dots and you can change the color. I added extra color here, just because this is more advanced kind of version I'm working from now. And the clear button works, so it'll clear your application. What we're going to do now is we're going to add um, a more advanced color selection feature. And the way we kind of do that is we delete the buttons we had already. So we're going to use a different thing other than just straight buttons, because that's not really efficient, right? If we have 20 different colors, you need 20 different buttons. So we're going to delete all these buttons. I know you got to put some work into this, but that's kind of how iterative design works sometimes. You have to get rid of the old to put the new in. So now we have that. I'm going to put in a spinner. All right, and the spinner will allow us to have the user click that, right? Kind of acts like a button, but then it will open up multiple options, right? So you can have a whole bunch of different things in there instead of just one per section. So we're gonna have this spinner, and you can move it around, right? You can have it in a line horizontal center if you want. But basically, what we're gonna do is for the spinner is we need elements, and elements are what things the user can pick from. So in this case, they're gonna be color, right? So I'm gonna do red, comma, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And you can add more, obviously, but that's what I'm gonna do for now. And the issue with a string, elements from a string is that you need to put, you put the option one, comma, space, the next thing you're putting in, comma, space, etc. Otherwise, it'll get confused. And you can set the width of it to make it bigger if you want. I'm going to leave it as it is at the moment. And then from there, for the code, all right, we still have our drawing code. It's gotten rid of the other code because we deleted the buttons, because that code was associated with buttons. We're using the spinner now. So after the spinner is selected, so the user clicks on the spinner, let's say the select red. We want to do if the spinner selection, so get selection, we use some math here. If the spinner selection is equal to, and we're going to use some text, red, right, because that's one of the strings we used, then we're going to set canvas draw color. Is it down here maybe? Yeah, probably. Paint color. Set canvas paint color to color red. Alright, same thing. Boom, next one. If it's equal to orange, set color to orange. Control click or right click. If it's equal to yellow. And it has to be, right? If your element's in a string, if it's capitalized, it needs to be capitalized in this as well. If you put a space or you mess something up or you spell it wrong with just one thing wrong, it will not work. So yeah, I'm going to do that for all of my elements. And again, you can add a whole bunch. Green. Change it to green. Duplicate. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And then I think I did purple, right? Purple. I think that's all I did. And then the user selects it, right, on the thing, and it will change the color. I'm testing it right now on the application. I'm testing all my colors to make sure they all work. And it works. Pretty cool. So that is the alternative color selector for the PaintPot application.